Ferrari boss Frederic Vasseur says it was not difficult at all to convince Lewis Hamilton to join the team from 2025, and he has no concerns about the seven-time champion's troubled qualifying form during his final season at Mercedes. Vasseur also said the prospect of a competitive teammate duel between Hamilton and Charles Leclerc would ultimately be good for the team as they chase a return to world title glory. The Frenchman was speaking at Ferrari's headquarters in Maranello during the traditional Christmas lunch with the media, just weeks before Hamilton formally joins the team in a transfer first revealed in February. While the timing of the blockbuster switch ultimately came out of the blue, Vasseur, Hamilton's former team boss in the junior categories in the mid-2000s, admitted it had ultimately been straightforward to get the 39-year-old to sign. While the Briton will arrive at Italy's effective national team as the most successful driver in F1 history, Hamilton, who turns 40 on January 7th, saw his final year at Mercedes blighted by uncharacteristically poor form in qualifying. Hamilton even suggested at the season's penultimate round in Qatar that he was definitely not fast anymore, after qualifying 7th for the sprint, while teammate George Russell made the front row. But asked what he made of such comments, Vasseur pointed to Hamilton's charge from 16th on the grid to 4th at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, as evidence of his new driver's undimmed pace. Asked the question to Russell on Sunday, said Vasseur in reference to Hamilton overtaking his teammate on the final lap of the season. I think he had a tough moment in quali, but also I don't think that the quali of Abu Dhabi, for example, was linked to the performance of Lewis. He had very good races in Vegas and in Abu Dhabi, and I was never worried about this situation. And I don't criticize Lewis or Mercedes, but this situation is not easy to manage. And I can understand that if it's not going very well, you can suffer in this relationship. He was not very well in his mind, but he was clear in Brazil about this, for example. But he also did very well in the last couple of events, so I'm not worried at all. Since taking charge of Ferrari at the start of 2023, Vasseur has been clear in implementing an approach under which neither Leclerc nor his teammate Carlos Sainz were prioritized. The Frenchman insists he will seek to maintain the same balance with his new driver pairing, insisting the competitive battle between Leclerc and Sainz has been a major factor in the team's overall progress. Hamilton and Leclerc have shared a respectful relationship since the Monegasque joined the grid in 2018, and Vasseur is confident that can continue at Ferrari. He added, "Charles Lewis, I'm not particularly worried about this. They have a huge mutual respect, they know each other, they are speaking about this for months now." While Hamilton will not get to drive Ferrari's 2025 Challenger until pre-season testing in Bahrain from February 26 to 28, there is plenty of interest around when the Brit will take to the track in an older model of the car. Vasseur said the unpredictable winter weather at Ferrari's private Fiorano circuit means he cannot provide an exact date, but that what he expects to be an emotional first outing in red for Hamilton will take place at some point in January. Vasseur said Ferrari are not planning to arrange any special media events to present Hamilton as a Ferrari driver, with the team boss deeming F1's official season launch on February 18th and Ferrari's own launch a day later as sufficient. "We will have the first test days with TPC testing of previous cars and Pirelli, and then the launch of the championship first at the O2 on the 18th of February, then the launch of the car on the 19th, and then we will go directly to Bahrain, and it will be a tough sequence until Melbourne. But it's true that it's a short preparation, because we have something like 4 weeks at the factory before the first event, but it is like it is." Ferrari has become the first Formula One team to reveal the date of its 2025 car launch. The Italian outfit posted on social media a teaser image above the 19th of February date, with the message, "Get ready to meet our 2025 Challenger." While no further details were offered, the outfit has traditionally held such launch events at its Maranello base. The Ferrari reveal will take place the day after F1's official season launch at the O2 in London, where all 20 drivers and 10 teams are set to unveil their liveries in public for the first time. While some teams may have elected to show off their new cars before the O2 event, it is likely that most will hold fire on committing to reveals until afterwards, with pre-season testing not set to begin until the 26th of February in Bahrain. Ferrari is heading into a 2025 season where it will be gunning for World Championship glory on the back of a strong challenge it put on this year. The squad will also face extra interest following its capture of Lewis Hamilton, who will be teaming up with Charles Leclerc from Mercedes. What you say about Ferrari boss Fred Vasseur says convincing 7-time world champion to join was not difficult. Like and comments below.